5. Propositions are truth functions of elementary propositions. An elementary proposition is a truth function of itself. 5.01. The elementary propositions are the truth arguments of propositions. 5.02. It is natural to confuse the arguments of functions with the indices of names, for I recognize the meaning of the sign containing it from the argument just as much as from the index. In Russell's plus sub c, for example, c is an index which indicates that the whole sign is the addition sign for cardinal numbers. But this way of symbolizing depends on arbitrary agreement, and one could choose a simple sign instead of plus sub c. But in not p, p is not an index but an argument. The sense of not p cannot be understood unless the sense of p has previously been understood. In the name Julius Caesar, Julius is an index. The index is always part of a description of the object to whose name we attach it, e.g., the Caesar of the Julius gens. The confusion of argument and index is, if I am not mistaken, at the root of Frege's theory of the meaning of propositions and functions. For Frege, the propositions of logic were names, and their arguments the indices of these names. 5.1. The truth functions can be ordered in series. That is the foundation of the theory of probability. 5.101. The truth functions of every number of elementary propositions can be written as the following possibilities. Tautology: if P, then P, and if Q, then Q. Not both P and Q. If Q, then P. If P, then Q. P or Q. Not Q. Not P. P or Q, but not both. If P, then Q, and if Q, then P. Only P is true. Only Q is true. Neither P nor Q. P and not Q. Q and not P. P and Q. Contradiction: P and not P, and Q and not Q. Those truth possibilities of its truth arguments, which verify the proposition, I shall call its truth grounds. 5.11. If the truth grounds, which are common to a number of propositions, are all also truth grounds of some one proposition, we say that the truth of this proposition follows from the truth of those propositions.